atrás.
Olha só, cara.
Puxou no motor, rapaz.
A peaceful day on the water. The sun glistened on the waves, the gentle sound of a fishing line casting into the depths. But just beneath the surface, something terrifying lurks. From monstrous sea creatures to heart-stopping near-death encounters, these fishermen had no idea what was coming. Today, we're counting down the top 9 scariest fishing encounters caught on camera. You won't believe what happens in number 1, a moment so intense, it could be straight out of a horror movie. This first clip might not involve fishermen, but it's definitely one of the most jaw-dropping ocean encounters ever caught on camera. A group of divers was peacefully exploring the deep blue when, out of nowhere, 2 massive humpback whales emerged from the depths, mouths wide open, nearly swallowing them whole. Imagine being inches away from becoming an unintentional part of the food chain. Humpback whales aren't aggressive, but when they're in feeding mode, they don't exactly check their surroundings. Some people just can't resist getting up close and personal with deadly creatures. But let this be a lesson: sharks are not for petting. In this clip, a man on a boat reaches down, attempting to touch a shark. Maybe he thought it was a friendly dolphin or a curious sea creature, but the shark had other ideas. The second he gets too close, the predator jerks violently, nearly biting his hand clean off.
Jimmy Touche, what he's thinking. Yeah, boy. I wish I'd have got that on film.
This guy learned that lesson the hard way. Fishing isn't always about fancy rods and high-tech gear. Some people prefer more hands-on approach, a little too hands-on. In this shocking clip, a man lets a water snake latch onto his nose. Yes, you heard that right. He willingly puts his face near a snake's mouth, and in an instant, the reptile bites down. The pain is obvious. And the struggle that follows is intense. There's some debate about whether this clip was staged, but if it was real, that's not just commitment, that's insanity. The Amazon River is home to some of the most dangerous creatures on Earth. And this next clip is proof of why you should never take a swim there. A group of fishermen is cleaning their catch when they decide to toss some leftovers into the water. Within seconds, the calm river transforms into a feeding frenzy. Dozens of piranhas attack the scraps with terrifying speed. A single piranha bite can take off a chunk of flesh, but a whole swarm? That's a death sentence.
Vai começar a comer, ele vai levantar ali. Vamos o que é isso aqui? Dá uma olhada. Dá uma olhada. Será que tem piranha?
Não é história de pescador, não.
Bora, beleza. Olha a quantidade. Se uma pessoa cair aqui dentro.
While attacks on humans are rare, they do happen. And if you fall in during feeding time, you won't be swimming out. If this doesn't make you rethink where you fish, I don't know what will. Riding a jet ski across the open ocean feels exhilarating. You feel fast, untouchable. But what happens when something even faster is chasing you? This terrifying footage shows a man enjoying a high-speed ride when he notices something in the water, something big. Within moments, a massive shark is tailing him, slicing through the waves with ease. At first, it seems like a game, but then it lunges. The shark sees the jet ski as prey, and it's not backing down. Most wild animals attack only when provoked, but sometimes an innocent fisherman can be in the wrong place at the wrong time. In this shocking clip, a South American fisherman is seen wading through murky water. What he doesn't realize, a massive anaconda is lurking nearby. Anacondas don't usually hunt humans, but when they feel threatened, that's a different story. This snake wraps around the fisherman's leg in an instant. squeezing tighter and tighter. Luckily, he manages to break free before things turn deadly. And then there's the opposite problem. Some people go looking for trouble. Another clip shows a man deliberately poking at a 30-foot anaconda with a stick. Why? Who knows? But let's just say that's a surefire way to end up on its menu. Ice fishing sounds peaceful. Just you, the frozen lake, and a little patience. That is, until the ice breaks. In this terrifying footage, a group of fishermen is gathered around a hole in the ice when it suddenly cracks. One of them plunges straight into the freezing water. But what makes this clip even worse? His so-called friends start laughing instead of helping. While hypothermia is setting in, they're standing there, joking around. Thankfully, he manages to pull himself out, but this was no joke. He was fighting for his life. Fishing usually goes one way: you catch the fish, but sometimes the fish fights back. In this clip, a group of fishermen reels in what they think is an easy catch, but as soon as it reaches the boat, the fish explodes into action, launching itself straight at them. This wasn't just any fish. This was a 40-pound giant barracuda, a predator known for razor-sharp teeth and an aggressive nature. The men barely avoid its bite, scrambling backward as it thrashes wildly.
That was like or something, man. Oh! No! Oh! Look out, look out, look out. It's a cuda. You okay, Bill? Bill, just get away from him, man. Holy crap. He's still filming. Dude. Oh my God.
And if you're thinking about eating one, think again. Giant barracudas often carry toxins that can make you violently ill. So yeah, just all around bad news. This next encounter is terrifying, not for humans, but for a desperate mother fighting for survival. A small sea otter, exhausted and terrified, scrambles onto a fisherman's boat. The reason? A pod of killer whales is circling nearby. The otter had already lost her pup to the predators, and now she was next. As the fisherman speeds away, the otter cries out, calling for the baby she'll never see again.
That's what she's wanting to do. I don't blame her. She just went in. Oh, there she is. She's on.
It's a heartbreaking moment, a reminder of how brutal life in the ocean can be. If you love insane, edge-of-your-seat fishing stories like this, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of madness from the deep. Until next time, stay safe, stay aware, and watch out for what's lurking below.